Hello, and welcome back to the Bright Moons Yoga channel. Today's practice is a quick, energizing flow to start your day. You won't need any special props for this, although you might want some blocks and also a blanket for underneath your knees, and anything else you might regularly use in your practice. When you're ready, make your way to all fours, and we'll start out in cat-cow. So starting with a breath in, open up through your chest, lift your tailbone up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, curve through your spine and dip your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, opening up your front side body. Exhale, round through your spine. Move with your own breath here. Maybe you go a bit slower or pause where you'd like an extra stretch. And take one more round. Inhale. And exhale. And meet back in center. And then sit back in child's pose, bringing your feet together, your knees apart. Sit back on your heels. Walk your arms forward as you start to lower your torso and your forehead, which may or may not reach the mat. Feel free to place a support under your head, like a block, pillow, or folded blanket. And take a deep breath in here, feeling the breath expand your torso outwards. And exhale, drawing your navel back to your spine. And walk your hands over to the left side of your yoga mat. You might feel a stretch in the right side body. And walk your hands through center and over to the right. And walking back to center, take a deep breath in and out. And press back up to all fours. And from here, make your way to a plank, or feel free to keep your knees on the mat and start in a half plank. And we'll hold for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. And last one. And make your way back to all fours. And then, coming into a down dog, tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Keep your knees nice and bent here and find length in the spine. You can gently shake your head yes and no, finding a release through the neck. Maybe pedal out through your feet here, so letting one heel drop to the mat while you bend the opposite knee, and then switching and moving back and forth. You can move nice and slow, or you can find some stillness. Wherever you're at, take a nice deep breath in and exhale out through your mouth. Then start to walk up to the front of your mat, forward fold, Bend your knees here. Maybe you take blocks underneath your hands. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Find a gentle swaying motion from side to side. And then release your hands down. And inhale, nice and slow, lift up to a flat back. And on an exhale, lower back down. And again, nice and slow, roll up to standing, taking as much time as you need. And once you reach Tadasana, taking a deep breath in and out. Next breath in, arms reach up overhead, and exhale, sit back in your chair pose. We'll hold for 3 breaths. Last one, inhale. And exhale, release, forward fold. And inhale, half lift. And lower. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and step back to a down dog. Or feel free to lower your knees and stay in tabletop here. On an inhale, right leg reaches back if you're in a tabletop, or up and back to a 3-legged dog. Inhale. And exhale, draw your knee in towards center. And then step through to a lunge. Maybe you take blocks on either side of your hands. And take a couple breaths here. You can stay here, or you can find a twist, taking your left hand to the mat or to a block, twisting towards your right leg. Right arm reaches up, or maybe behind you. And release back to your lunge. Plant your palms in center, find a plank or half plank. Hold for a breath. And then make your way back to down dog or to tabletop. Wherever you're at, take a deep breath in and out through your mouth. And left leg reaches back or up and back to a 3-legged dog. And knee to nose. And step through. Lunge on the left. Take a few breaths here. You can keep your arms low or up overhead. And stay here or twist to the left. Right hand to the mat or to your block, lifting your left arm up, twisting towards your left leg. And release back to your lunge. And from here, coming to half plank or a full plank. Hold, inhale, and exhale. And hold for a breath or two. Inhale in, and as you exhale, lower down to the ground, maybe lowering to your knees first, and then coming the rest of the way to your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders, pressing into the tops of your feet. Inhale in, and press up to a nice low cobra, keeping your elbows tucked into your side. And lower back down. Feel free to take a couple more with your own breath if you'd like. When you're ready, press up to a tabletop. Take a couple of cat-cows. And then finding a child's pose, bringing your feet together, knees apart, sitting your hips back to your heels, lowering your torso as you walk your arms forward, bringing your forehead to the mat or to a support like a block or pillow. Inhale in, and exhale, press back up to all fours. And then make your way to a comfortable seat. You're welcome to find a Shavasana here, but you can also make your way to a comfortable seat. If it's first thing in the morning, it's nicer to sit here rather than laying back down for Shavasana. Maybe you're sitting up on a block or folded blanket here. Let your hands rest on your legs. Maybe close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And just take a little bit to check in with how you're feeling, both physically and mentally. And we'll take this last little bit just sitting in the silence and the afterglow of our practice. Stay here as long as you'd like. When you're ready to finish up your practice, take a deep breath in and out. And blink your eyes back open. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing your practice. If you'd like to continue with some more yoga, feel free to check out this 15-minute morning yoga practice. Take care and have a great rest of your day.